Hello. Hi. What's up?
What have been some of the new challenges for you this season?
Well, with my character in general, all of it.
Yeah, performing and playing.
I mean, it's been having Sam direct every episode. He is such an amazing director and has challenged me so much and has helped me grow as an actor so much. But we get to see so many different layers to her that we didn't last season. And there's, a big vulnerability and fear going on in there, but trying to mask it with having the confidence of we did the right thing. And there's a lot of just, we're all wearing masks, and what we are trying to portray is different than how we actually feel. So it's been great to be able to have all those layers together.
Find out that F Society came from the name of the arcade. What did that mean to you?
Of what?
That F Society came from the name of the arcade.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did that mean to you? Did you know all of this?
Well, I think we saw it last season. That about the Fun Society arcade and when Ed was gone. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I think a lot of viewers probably didn't get to really grasp that until. The funny thing too is sometimes I forget what people don't know and are finding out because I already know it and it feels normal. So like reveals that happen, I forget are reveals too to everyone else.
A lot of shows like this that have so many secrets and twists and turns that don't even really tell the actors, but you guys get a lot of the scripts ahead of you.
Yeah.
So does that really help you in dealing with a show
Oh my
like
god, yeah. I mean, this season, last season, before we even started, I knew that Rami was my brother, Elliot was my brother, and knew about Christian, we knew all of that stuff, and but we did get, you get each script, like, right before you start filming, and so this season, block shooting and doing them all at once, we were able to get all 10 scripts up front, which I don't know how we would have done it without having all that information, because it's so, impacts things that you might find out later, of course, impact who you are, and if we don't know that, it changes a lot.
How are you adjusting to Darlene being more the leader this season last season, even though she's still unsure of herself?
Yeah, I mean, this season for Darlene, I'm so excited for people to see. It really is, we really get to see a lot more of her. And it's been, it hasn't been easy, and it's for everything to be so militant in that way and just taking control and kind of navigating, almost wanting to go back to old behaviors. And now, that we finished filming and I watched season 1, it's crazy to see how different I was, that I forgot. I just recently watched it and totally forgot how I used to be because I've been living in this new world for so long. But it's been the most amazing role for any dramatic actor that they could want. Just being able to play all the different layers and masking things.
Yeah, it seems like Darlene is a little reluctant to be the leader. She doesn't. Do you think she wants that role, or?
I think that she has no choice but to take that role. Her idea of us doing this hack and kind of changing the world, at this point, we've really just destroyed the world. And I think, if we don't follow through with this and don't keep going until the end, then we're leaving the world in shambles. And so with, Elliot at our moms and trying to get off the grid and the other members of F Society kind of backing away, if she doesn't take that control and form this group and do all these things, then she's leaving the world worse than it was, and now she's the monster. So I think, it's like there's no other option but for her to take that on, and she's can handle it pretty well, but at the same time, people were like, why were you crying in the bathroom? And I'm like, because look at what I did, and And so I think it's one of those things where like you have to step up and just do it.
How would you say she feels about Elliot at this point?
You know, I think he's so important to her, and after last season of feeling like she was in this with him the whole time and then realizing he didn't even know who she was, how devastating that was. And now, you know, I think at the end of the day, of course she wants what's best for him, but they went into this together, and we actually, next week's episode, we kind of get to see like how it all started. But they were supposed to do this together, and so I think it's hard for her with him kind of trying to get away from it, and her still being there and wanting him to help her. But yeah, so I think it's, you know, it's a complicated like dynamic between them. I think everything